The Passion of our Lord Jesus Christ according to Matthew, the betrayal of Judas.
One of the 12, who was called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said,
"What will you give me if I betray him to you?"
They paid him 30 pieces of silver.
And from that moment he began to look for an opportunity to betray him.
The Last Supper.
On the first day of the unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus saying,
"Where do you want us to make the preparations for you to eat the Passover?"
He said,
Go into the city to a certain man and say to him, The teacher says, my time is near. We'll keep the Passover at your house with my disciples.
So the disciples did as Jesus had directed them, and they prepared the Passover meal.
When it was evening, he took his place with the 12. And while they were eating, he said,
Truly, I tell you, one of you will betray me.
And they became greatly distressed and began to say to him one after another,
"Surely not I, Lord."
Surely not I, Lord.
Surely not I, Lord.
The one who has dipped his hands into the bowl with me will betray me. The Son of Man goes as it is written of him. But woe to that one by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It would have been better for that one not to have been born.
Judas, who betrayed him, said,
"Surely not I, Rabbi."
You have said so.
While they were eating, Jesus took a loaf of bread, and after blessing it, he broke it, gave it to the disciples, and said,
Take, eat, this is my body.
Then he took a cup, and after giving thanks, he gave it to them, saying,
Drink from it, all of you, for this is my blood of the commandment, which is poured out of many for the forgiveness of sins. I tell you, I will never again drink of this fruit of the vine until that day, when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
Now the green blade rises from the berry grain. We that in the dark earth many years has lain. Love lives again, that with the dead has been. Love is come again, like wheat that springeth green. In the grave they laid him, love whom we had slain, thinking that he never wake to life again. Laid in the earth like rain that sleeps unseen. Love is come again, like wheat that springeth green. Up he sprang at Easter like the risen grain. He had for 3 days in the grave had lain. Up from the dead, my risen Lord is seen. Love is come again, like wheat that springeth green. When our hearts are weary,
The Mount of Olives.
When they sung to the hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Then Jesus said to them,
You will all become deserters because of me this night. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go ahead of you to Galilee.
Peter said to him,
I thought all become deserters. Because of you, I will never desert you.
Truly, I tell you, this very night, before the cock crows, you will deny me 3 times.
Even though I must die with you, I will not deny you.
And so said all the disciples.